Hey everyone, this is Chef Steven. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making breakfast. Now, of course, eggs and bacon are always a great way to go. Breakfast tacos are always a good way to go. But today we are making a breakfast frittata, which you can have for breakfast. You can even have for lunch or dinner. That is all up to you. We've got just a few ingredients in front of us today because you know we keep it simple and delicious here in this kitchen. Now, with all that being said, we've got a 1/4 cup of green onions, a 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, a 1/2 cup of black olives. We've also got a 1/2 cup of mushrooms, as well as 6 turkey sausage links that have been cut up. To go with all that, you've got a little pico de gallo, and of course you can't have a frittata without your 5 eggs. Now, of course, if you're making a bigger version, then add some more eggs, add some more ingredients. But for today, we're just making a small pan's worth. And I'm going to show you how. So let's get started, shall we? All right, first things first, we're just going to add a drizzle of olive oil into our saute pan, and we're going to start cooking our mushrooms. Next, we're going to add our olives, onions, and sausage, and let that continue to cook as well. While our vegetables are going, before we add our eggs, we're going to crack them into a bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to whisk them all up to incorporate some air. The reason for that is because the more air you get into your eggs, the fluffier they'll be. We're just going to get a whisk, we're going to break our yolks up, and we're just going to start whisking them all up. So it takes a little bit of time, but I don't know if you can see, we've got a lot of froth up here, and that is air incorporated into our eggs. So let's get our eggs cooking in our pan next, and I'll show you what we do with that. Now that we've let our vegetables go for a little bit, you're starting to get a lot of that color onto your vegetables, which is what we're looking for. We're going to add a little more oil to our pan around the edges, and we're just going to slowly add our eggs. We're also going to top this off with our pico de gallo, and last, our cheese. The last step is we've preheated our oven to 350 degrees. And we're going to pop that in for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, it's been about 20 minutes. Our frittata is starting to pull away. We're going to put this onto our cutting board so we can cut it up and then try it. When it comes to cutting this, just get a nice sharp knife and then cut this as you'd like. If you get a little bit of runniness, there's nothing wrong with that. It'll set up as it rests. But this is also a little combination of the cheese being there. I'm ready to try this. We topped it off with a little more pico de gallo. I don't know about you, but it's time to taste this and enjoy the rest of our breakfast. Perfect. It's light, it's fluffy. You get the brightness from that pico de gallo. You get the creaminess from the cheese, of course. Whisking up our eggs made it nice and fluffy. I really enjoy this. I think all I'm missing either some toast, maybe a tortilla, I don't know. Regardless though, I hope you learned something today. Make sure you follow me on social media, Chef Steven Gonzalez on Facebook, Chef Stegon's on Instagram. Don't forget to get this recipe from chefstevengonzalez.com when you order a copy of my cookbook, Get Your Grub On. Anyways, we'll catch you next time. Have a great one.